With Christmas just a week away, most kids are thinking about what will be under the tree for them this year. But students in Gorham and Raymond are more worried about the kids who won't have presents or even enough food for this holiday season. They've been studying the worldwide problem of hunger, and as News Channel 13's Marnie McLean reports, they are now sharing that knowledge with others.
Okay, right now we're educating you so you could go out and educate other people.
These students have spent weeks learning just how many children across the world don't have enough to eat. The numbers are staggering. 7 million children a year die from malnutrition-related causes.
It makes us feel bad because, well, think of all the kids that won't get a meal today and that 33,000 children will die today of hunger.
The children have been studying an innovative curriculum created for the Kids Can Make a Difference program.
Where does hunger exist? Hunger exists all over the place, even in Maine.
At this hunger fair, they're sharing information with other students.
7,500 kids are hungry in the state of Maine.
And trying to come up with solutions.
How can I help with world hunger?
Well, you can go to food banks and you could help serving or soup kitchens.
That's really the whole point, is to help kids feel empowered to make change in the world. So they do. I mean, there have been children who have written letters to senators and congresspeople and to editors of newspapers. Some children made a video which was aired on public television on hunger and poverty.
Small steps, maybe, but these students have discovered sometimes that's all it takes.
If I do something, somebody might follow. Like if I start something, somebody else might start something as well.
In Gorham, Marnie McLean, News Channel 13.
You know, Larry and Jane Levin, who orchestrate that program, are from York and do that at a number of schools. We profiled them. They were a Giraffe Award winner during our Success by Age 6 series of reports.
Yeah, we're involved in that. Makes you proud of Gorham, too.
Absolutely. And those kids are learning a lot through that program. That's going to wrap up News Channel 13 at 6 o'clock for this Thursday. I want to thank you for joining us. CBS Evening News coming up next. Join us later for 11 at 11. I'm Doug Rafferty. For all of us at News Channel 13, we hope you have a good evening.
International energy. What is internal energy?
Greg Ahlquist is a boy with a mission. He wants people in Maine to pay attention to some frightening statistics.
Well, I learned that 7,500 kids are hungry in Maine.
Clark Sanford has learned something too.
That children lose their eyesight due to a simple lack of vitamin A, which can be cured by only 4 cents a year. But nobody's doing anything.
So these 5th and 6th graders are doing something. Thanks to their teachers in a program called Kids Make a Difference, these kids are now well aware of the problems of hunger and poverty. They're spreading the word to their classmates, their parents, their friends. They believe they can make a difference, and they're talking about solutions.
The United States is spending so much money, like every 10 minutes, and every 10 minutes they could use that money to cure world hunger for kids.
Larry Levine and his wife Jane couldn't agree more. They are the sponsors of the Kids Make a Difference program.
If we're going to make a change in the world, and if we're going to get changes that radically affect people who are hungry and people who are living in poverty, then it has to start with a generation that can tell those who are older about what needs to be done. And
these aren't the only children learning about hunger and poverty. The Kids Can Make a Difference program is now working with teachers and students throughout the state of Maine.
These children say they won't forget what they've learned about poverty and hunger, and they'll try to make sure that nobody else does either. In Gorham, Susan Kimball, News Center.
Down on 9th Avenue, cold, hungry men stand in the soup line to be fed yet again. I hurry the children, afraid that they'll stare, but the kids hardly notice, for the line's always there. It's there in the papers, it's there on TV. Half-vacant eyes staring hopeless at me. A hot wind blows over the African sky, and they tell us the children are the first ones to die. Hunger Hunger and thirst, two things I hate. Everyone living needs food on their plate. Some things can hurt, these hurt the worst. Nothing hurts harder than hunger and thirst. My friend Maxine helps out 2 nights a week, serving the hungry on Sullivan Street. I talked to a man there, the message was clear. Last month he was working, and now he is here. It crosses all borders, it speaks in all tongues, takes us all prisoner, the old and the young. It's not just Somalia, Nepal and Bombay, but Boston and Houston and Flint and LA. Hunger and thirst, two things I hate. Everyone living needs food on their plate. Some things can hurt, these hurt the worst. Nothing hurts harder than hunger and thirst. Share the world, call the hungry to come to the table to heal and mend and harvest the end of hunger and thirst. My brother, the dreamer, set out to defend the powerless poor and to bring to an end the horror of hunger that shackles us still. Now he'll never see it, but maybe we will. It's as simple as breaking a loaf of new bread and sharing with someone who needs to be fed. It's as painful as changing the whole human race, for it holds the whole world in its mindless embrace. And a world that is hungry is a desperate place. Hunger and